Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys out there in YouTube land. This is Abigail with the Ritual Mindset Tarot, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. Today we are taking a look at how the person on your mind is feeling and thinking about you. We're gonna start off with tarot as usual with some oracle clarifiers, and then we're gonna jump into some messages to see what they would like to say to you today. So I actually, before we get to the piles, I actually wanted to show you this flower that I picked us. It has been like gorgeous spring days where I live in the northeast of the United States, and the flowers are in bloom. And we have some tulips. I chose the red one because red tulips are symbolic of romance, passion, and love. And we are doing a love reading today, so I thought that was appropriate. So for the three piles, we have pile one with this heart-shaped agate, and this is the holographic Rider-Waite Tarot. Pile two, you have this elephant carved out of lepidolite with the Good Tarot. And then for pile three, we have this pink amethyst Hand of Hamza or Hand of Fatima, depending which culture you're from. And this is accompanied by the Friends Tarot. I always ask you guys when I use this, if you watched Friends, who do you relate to most? I personally relate to, I think, a mix of Phoebe and Chandler. So if you do or did watch it, let me know in the comments. So those are your three piles. Take a moment if you have to, pause if you have to, and I will see you at your reading. Hey guys, if you chose the heart-shaped agate and the holographic Rider-Waite, welcome to your reading pile one. So today we're asking, how is the person on your mind thinking and feeling about you? So we'll start off with some tarot and then some oracles, and then we'll get some message cards to see what your person wants to say to you right now. Pile one's person. How is pile one's person thinking and feeling about pile one? So first up, you have the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys may know each other from work or have a work connection. This is a card about collaboration, cooperation, co-creation. I'm getting this energy from that card of having to take other people into consideration, or other people's opinions or beliefs into consideration. For some reason, that's coming up. Then you have the Nine of Wands. This is known as the Wounded Warrior card. This person has been through many battles, and this can oftentimes leave someone a little bit guarded and defensive, because with the Eight Wands here behind him, he's used it to create a wall, a defense. How does pile one's person feel about pile one and the connection? This person is kind of like looking at these three guys and the Three of Pentacles cautiously. So your person may be the type that's a little more guarded, and definitely takes a little more time and effort for them to open up. How does pile one's person feel about pile one? Sorry guys, my light just went out. Give me 1 second. That could be symbolic actually of this connection maybe losing its energy. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. My light died. I had to plug it into the charger. So anything that happens during my like readings, I tend to take that as a like a message within your reading as well. So for some of you, the person that you're asking about, you guys may have started off and it kind of lost its steam or lost energy. Maybe somebody pulling back, or just some of you guys have like lost touch possibly here. How does pile one's person feel about pile one? So we have justice. This is a card of Libra. This is talking about making things right, balancing out the scales of karma here. For those of you asking about a specific person, they may already be in another commitment or possibly married here, with justice showing up. Especially because underneath the deck is the Three of Swords and you have the Three of Pentacles. There's a lot of threes here. If it's not another person or another relationship that your person is dealing with, it's just external circumstances. It could be friends or family. What's interesting to me is this is the 9 here and this is 11. And in Roman numerals, they are mirroring one another. Look at this. 3, 3, and then the mirroring numbers. So there is some sort of mirroring happening here. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles for how pile one's person is feeling about pile one right now. The light, my light turning off also could signify delays because your message was being delayed. So there could be delays within this connection due to these outside external influences. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles for how pile one's person is feeling about pile one. 2 came out. Look at this. You have the Five of Wands. This is a card about, look at all these people fighting. Drama. Could talk about competition here. Competition, drama. 6 of Wands has to do with victory and success after a battle. But since it fell out with the Five of Wands, this can also talk about like ego and pride. Someone who's very much in their ego here. I could talk about having to deal with, remember I was picking up on the fact that taking others into consideration with the Three of Pentacles, and normally I don't get that there, but having to take all these people into consideration in regards to this connection is acting as a delay and an obstacle. Please clarify the Nine of Wands for how pile one's person is feeling about pile one. 2 came out again. You have the Two of Wands. I will say this, pile one, your person is very passionate about you and like desires you very greatly because there's so much fire here. Wands energy. So your person is currently like at this crossroads. So there's no action being taken right now. There's no movement because of the Two of Wands and also the Nine of Wands. This person is really considering on their next step because they're trying to gain clarity with the Sun. The Sun also signifies joy. This is like the happiest and most positive card in the tarot. So this person sees you as their sun, their whole world. Look at how he's looking at the world right here in his hands. This person is very guarded, so they may not let on to the fact that you make them so happy here, regardless of any conflict and drama happening with external circumstances. The World card in the tarot talks about like ending of cycles. So this person is possibly at a point where they're waiting for certain cycles to close out before they can proceed through these two wands and move and pick a path towards their happiness. which is you. Because we're asking, how is this person feeling about you? Under that is the Fool. Oh, the Sun card is Leo, by the way. So you could be dealing with a Libra or a Leo, or you may have that in your chart, and the Fool is Aquarius. This person, again, waiting for certain cycles to close out in order to have this new beginning with you. It's also making the decision to bring down the 8 wands that are serving as a wall and go towards their happiness, new beginning. Please clarify the Justice card for how pile 1's person is feeling about pile 1. Look at that. We have the Queen of Wands, so another more fire here, guys. They find you so, like I said, very attractive. The Queen of Wands is could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but she's very magnetic, and she has a very like strong aura here. She's able to like magnetize people to her with her like vibrant energy. She's creative. And she, you know, for some, Queen of Wands tends to have a lot of like admirers. So this person admires you very much so. And it came out with the Two of Cups. This is about union, companionship. This is also one of my soulmate cards. With it falling outside, clarifying the Justice card, it's almost like it was divinely sent to this person. Or like because of their good karma, they're able to pull, you know, magnetize you into their life. Bottom of the deck energy is the King of Pentacles. So this could be talking about stability, something long-term that this person wants with you. They feel like you guys are both a king and a queen, if this is signifying you and this person that you're asking about, but they feel like you are different suits, but a match in the sense of being a king and a queen. This Two of Cups here. 7 of Wands coming up underneath that. So feeling the need to... This is defensive energy here. But it's also a card about defending your ground, standing your ground against any competition. It's interesting too because the 5, 6, 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands are showing up. The only thing missing is like the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands here. And 4 of Wands. But there's just a lot of people in the mix. And it's causing your person to hold back. That's why they may be stuck at this 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands energy right now, regardless of how happy you make them, how deeply they feel about you here, how attracted they are, and wanting to ground this connection. There's a lot of people and things to consider. So that's why they have to, like, they may have been stuck in this planning stage. The person just may have like a lot of baggage that they have to deal with before they can do anything towards you in this connection. How does pile 1's person feel about pile 1 and their... Okay, same energies here. One fell off the table. 1 second, guys. So 2 fell out, and it's just repeating the tarot, which I love. So we have decisions and then balance, karma, and justice. Justice card coming out for a second time. And decisions is very much this 2 of Wands. It's being at a crossroads. Your person has to decide which way to go and how to proceed forward with this connection. They have to make a decision right now. Whether it's between you and another person, or to cut ties with certain people, places, and things. They just have to make some decisions before they can move forward. And then you have the balance card. They have a desire to balance things out. If there is has been any type of injustice, or they treated you wrongly, they have a desire to balance this connection out. And it could be about telling the truth or giving you clarity with the Sun here. certain karmic lessons may still have to be learned with their all these external parties. And bottom of the deck energy is higher self activation. So if this is some sort of like soul connection here with the Two of Cups and Justice, for some of you it could talk about like a karmic soulmate that you're asking about. You, or this connection overall meeting you, has caused them to go through an awakening here, or opening up to their higher self. Like they're being activated. If they were very much in the 3D, say they were like, if you are dealing with an earth sign, for example, a lot of earth signs I know, or earth sign dominants, tend to be like logical. They like to see things, the proof. If you don't see it necessarily, it's possible that it could be true, but they're a little more skeptical. So this connection may have awakened like a more spiritual side to them here. They could still be in their comfort zone, and that could be why they're kind of stuck right here at the Two of Wands crossroads. It's like they want to stay in their comfort zone, but they're kind of like being pushed out by the divine here. How does pile 1's person feel about pile 1 and the connection? So you have romantic feelings, falling in love, affection, happiness, emotions. Happiness is the Sun card and emotions is the Two of Cups. I mean, this, when you're asking about how someone feels and romantic feelings comes up, this person has romantic feelings for you, pile 1. And if you are asking about this person, it's probably mutual, It's just they're behind this wall of wands, not showing it, because maybe they don't want to drag you through their own drama and their baggage as well. So they're considering on like how they don't want to lose the chance with you. And again, my light going out could talk about delays, and also like maybe like a false start, things not getting off the ground because this person doesn't want to like drag you down in some way. How does pile 1's person feel about pile 1 right now? And we have intuition, gut feeling, psychic, premonition, sixth sense. And that's what I was saying with the higher self activation. This person, if they were a lot more logical, this has like awakened their spiritual side. It has maybe like jump started their intuition, or like maybe they were blocking their intuition before. If they're the like anxiety, fear, all of this can block intuition. So maybe they are slowly putting down their guard. And this could also talk about you guys being very like intuitively linked, almost like telepathic, especially with the Two of Cups here. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. I can't make this up. I love when this happens. This is why I love many decks and big spreads. That sounds like dirty, but it's not. Bottom of the deck energy is crossroads. This is a crossroad. This is a crossroad, and this is a crossroad. Choice, multiple options, turning point, indecisive. Your person is at a crossroads, having to deal with some things, and they are being indecisive. So there's no action happening right now. This person, for some reason, at first glance, this intuition card looks like someone who's just looking at photos, but it's them actually like reading cards. And this person may be looking at photos of you if they have photos of you, but they may also be watching YouTube videos like tarot or oracle readings, just like you are. This girl's hand reminds me of Moon Moth Goddess. She's one of my favorite tarot readers on the channel, on YouTube. Her readings are amazing. I actually have the same big three as her, which is crazy. My sun, moon, and rising are the same as but check her out, Moon Moth Goddess. She's been around for years, and she also has like tattoos on her hands, and it just, maybe you guys have a message there. So how is pile 1's person feeling about pile 1? Oh, one fell off the table. So you have confusion, conflicted, tricky situations, hard to figure out. So this is the tricky situation, conflict. Your person's confused. And, again, it goes back to them having to get clarity with the Sun card. They're trying to figure things out on how best to proceed forward. How is pile 1's person feeling about pile 1 and the connection? Two more fell out. So we have heart rules guided by emotions. Love wins in the end. You rule their heart. Romantic feelings. Pile 1, another confirmation that your person has romantic feelings for you, even if it doesn't seem like it, with their actions right now. And we have eyes on you, studying you, looking you up, snooping and spying. That's what I was thinking about with looking at pictures, maybe social media, they're looking you up. Also, guys, just FYI, when you watch tarot or oracle readings, that's considered spying. So you guys may be mirroring each other again. Bottom of the deck energy, another heart. Oh, in pile 1, you guys have a heart shaped agate. That's crazy. So another heart, up in the air, uncertain, undecided, not set in stone, inconsistent. So that's the confused energy that we're picking up on. So it may take some more time yet with this person. I don't think they're confused about their feelings for you, honestly. They're confused on how to ground this connection. They have to take so many people and things into consideration before moving forward. How does pile 1's person feel about pile 1 and this connection? Sorry guys, this deck is shuffling weird. How does pile 1's person feel about pile 1? So we have overflow. Their heart is overflowing with love so much it scares them because their love for you has no end. It's that type of 2 of Cups love, Even if you guys are not at the point of saying I love you to each other, there's this like deep caring for one another that's here. It's deeper than just surface level. It's soul level. Regardless of like how long you guys have known each other. And you have ancestral karma showing up a few times here. They are clearing negative ancestral patterns that were passed down through generations. Don't rush the journey. So they're healing generational wounds and traumas. This guardedness could have come from childhood wounding as well. And if they didn't have like a good role model for how healthy relationships, like healthy relationship dynamics, they may have been operating in like this toxic way because of it, or just kind of like pushing away love, deep love especially, because it felt unsafe to them. And that could be what they're working on right now because their higher self has been activated. Maybe they were not the type, again, if it was somebody more logical, maybe they were not the type to really get into their emotions. It was something that they kind of just avoided, maybe. And now this journey that you guys are on may have caused them to fall deep into their emotions. How does pile one's person feel about pile one? And we have dark side. They have a dark side that no one knows and feel it's their true side but too afraid to show you. So this could talk about their wounding and also their shadow. If they did go through some sort of trauma when they were younger with ancestral karma and dark side here, whether it's like abuse or whatever it is, they may be like ashamed to speak about it, talk about it. And this could be why they have, for some of your people, may have like resorted to numbing, maybe dealing with addictions for some of you. And it's just they're trying to work through it. Maybe they've gotten some awareness on it, and now they are being pushed to like heal that. And then bottom of the deck energy is love is a fire. You've set their heart on fire, in the soul ever burning and unquenchable. It's a natural, undeniable connection. So not only is there this passion here, if you are the Queen of Wands, right, and the Sun, they have deep emotions, deep desire, and passion for you. So let's take a look, pile one, at what this person wants to say to you. It looks like this person is very attracted to you, has deep emotions for you, romantic feelings, but they're currently kind of stuck at a crossroads. They're being indecisive. They need some clarity on like how to proceed forward. It's almost like there's an energy of them right now wishing that the divine would maybe give them a sign and like lead them that way, but they have to kind of take action, on their own and really listen to their intuition at this point. And that could be why intuition showed up. They're trying to turn to the divine. Maybe some of them are praying, but they're trying to gain clarity. Let's see what they have to say to you. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one right now? So they say, I don't want anyone else but you. So you are their main person. They have desire, passion, and loving feelings for you, romantic feelings for you. This person may even see you as a soulmate, If they don't know those like labels, they know you're different. This depth, maybe this comfortability they have with you is different than they've ever met. You know what I mean? Yeah, this person, maybe your person is not that good at communicating with words. Pile one's person, what do you want to say? And they say, I'm really attracted to you. We saw that love is a fire, Queen of Wands. This person is drawn to you, magnetized to you. They find you very beautiful. And it's not just like the physical that they're attracted to. It's energetically. Pile one's person, what do you want to say to pile one right now? And they say, it's you I've been looking for my whole life. See, it's that like, was that from It Takes Two, a movie from the 90s, where it's like, can't sleep, can't eat type of love. And they say, I'm secretly in love with you. So yeah, they're not letting on with the Nine of Wands that they are really, really into you. And some of them are actually in love. but they can't or haven't done anything about it. Maybe they think that they can hide it really well, but you're picking up on it, especially if you guys have a very telepathic connection, pile one. It's just like kind of this annoying thing where you know they have feelings, or you have a good feeling they have feelings for you, but they're not doing anything about it. And now we kind of got a look into why they have certain things to take care of first. But the desire is there. How does pile one... no, we're asking... one fell out, but... pile one's person. What do you want to say to pile one right now? So, looks like 4 came out. We have, I want to start over. So for some of you, this could be a second chance. For others, it was that false start I was picking up on. But they want another chance to, like a clean slate with you. The Fool card showed up. And they say, I am in a committed relationship. So that's not for all of you. But the external party we were picking up on, for some of you, this person is already in a commitment, like long-term relationship or marriage, because of the Justice card. And they say we need to let each other go. This person may have tried to let you go, or they feel like they kind of go back and forth with wanting to start over with you and then needing to let you go. That's why they're confused and they need to make a decision. And they say, I trusted you. For those of you that did not have any type of betrayal happen between the two of you with this I trusted you, this could talk about how they felt differently with you. With the 9 of Wands, that's somebody who's very guarded. 7 of Wands, defensive. So they may have felt like differently with you because they were able to, maybe you were able to open them up real quick. And they say, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So this could talk about projections, blaming you, but it was actually like their fault. That could have been their wounding, part of their shadow, where it's like not easy for them to take accountability, and so they find some way to blame others. Pile one's person. What would you like to say to pile one? And you have run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Yeah, so this person has probably thought about eloping or just running away in order to spend alone time with you, because it's like if there are a lot of people in the mix, they just want to be able to spend some like quality time with you. Just the two of you. Maybe Hawaii is significant in this connection. And then they say, feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore. And it's easier to just stay in silence. So this is that confused, uncertain energy that they're currently in. They're trying to gain clarity. And since it says to just stay in silence, some of you guys are in no contact. And they say unclear. Wow. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. So we saw that this person has romantic feelings and they want a new beginning. And it's this unclear energy is, again, them needing to get clear on what they want to do. Which way do they want to go? It's so like clear in this reading how often we saw crossroads, uncertainty, confusion. Your person is confused right now. And then they say something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. See, that 2 of Wands energy is just like a standstill. They're like waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the right time to do something. And, you know, sometimes some people can end up waiting forever. Your person may be a perfectionist, waiting for the perfect time. It's like needing to, I feel like sometimes that can be used as an excuse to stay in your comfort zone, waiting for the right time. Sometimes you just kind of have to jump in and just do it. This person just may need the courage to do so. It's like they want the divine to step in and intervene for something to change. I'm getting that vibe. Pile one's person, what do you... And they say, I'm a better person because of you. You inspire me to heal and grow from my past experiences. See, so this Two of Cups energy, the higher self activation, this person is helping them come out of this, like if they had any toxic patterns when it came to love and relationships, it's helping to heal them and maybe like become aware of their patterns as well. Pile one's person, what do you want to say to pile one right now? One fell off the table. So you have, I'm mad at myself for behaving this way. I can't control my fear of getting my heart broken again. So this is the Nine of Wands energy. They're afraid to get hurt, and that could be why they're also not doing anything about it. If they are not currently with anyone right now, if this could talk about like baggage from a past relationship where they're afraid to get hurt. Like their past relationships are still affecting how they are presenting when it comes to love and how open they are to new love coming in. And they say, I can't stand the thought of you being with someone else. I'm jealous. Have I lost you forever? So your person is a little bit jealous, maybe a little possessive as well, because they fear, they have a lot of fears. They fear getting hurt, but they also fear losing you to someone else. For some of you that may have been like waiting on this person to take action, maybe you're considering other options and they hear about that, and you know, it's making them jealous. And they say, you're always in my heart even though I'm not in touch. Again, no contact for some of you. I observe you from a distance. So this could be, again, social media. It could be if you guys live in the same like community, they may hope to always like run into you, or they may be asking about you. But it looks like there may be some more time waiting for this person. I never recommend waiting for anyone, but if you want to leave the door slightly ajar for this person, if they ever choose to, you know, actually take action, focus on yourself, pile one. Focus on what makes you happy. Go towards like what brings you joy and brings you passion. If you identify as the Queen of Wands, remember it could be, it's male or female. It's just it's either gender. It's about the energy. Just focus on what makes you happy, and maybe one day this person will come in and because they want to speak to you here. Maybe I'll do like what's their next action reading soon to see. We'll check into that energy soon. But with that said, pile one, this is your reading. This is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button. It is free and helps me a lot with the algorithm. To my subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Very grateful for you watching my readings, and just leaving comments. I love reading the comments and replying to them. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified the next time I post readings like this one. With that said, pile one, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you at your next reading. Bye, guys. Doot. Hey, pile one. I actually forgot to bring out my pendulum. I wanted to do it again. I brought it out last week. This is... oh, it's upside down. This is what the board looks like. This thing kind of blocks the way, so I'm going to do this twice. You can ask a yes or no question. And we'll see what comes out. So ask your first question. 3, 2, 1. Rephrase. So ask again or ask another question, pile 1. You got likely. So that's almost a yes, but there's still a possibility that it won't happen. So likely. So that's it, pile 1. See you later. Bye. Hey guys, if you chose the lepidolite elephant and the good tarot, welcome to your reading, pile 2. So today we're asking, how is the person on your mind thinking and feeling about you right now? We'll start off with tarot, some oracle clarifiers, and then we'll finish off with some messages from your person. What would they want to say to you right now? So, pile 2's person. How do you feel about pile 2 in this connection right now? So you have the 5 of Cups or the 5 of Water. You have the Moon. This is the major arcana for Pisces, and some people say Cancer because Cancerians are ruled by the Moon. You have 2 more. You have the King of Fire or the King of Wands. And you have the Call, which is Judgment. This is the card of Scorpio. You have a lot of water in your chart, in your chart. Maybe you have a lot of water in your chart. So do I, pile 2, but you have a lot of water off the bat in your reading. With the 5 of Cups, this is usually a card of loss and grieving after that loss. There tends to be this tendency for someone in the 5 of Cups water energy, 5 of Cups energy, to not be able to see the blessings around them. They're distracted by this like deep sense of loss and grief. With the Moon card, this can talk about illusions, confusion. It can also talk about fear. With the 5 of Cups right next to it, there's a deep sadness, and it can even talk about depression here with the Moon. Because the light of the Moon is not as clear as the sun, illusions can, spring up. This person may be grieving. If there was an ending in this connection, this person may be, or like a disconnect with you, this person is grieving that. And they're very much in their feels here. With the King of Wands or the King of Fire, we see this guy's heart is shining. So they're very much in their feels. And the King of Wands is someone who knows what they want and goes after it with like high energy, passion, and vigor. I said vigor. But this person, it almost looks like a sun behind his head with the Moon and the Sun here. It reminds me of the Sun and the Moon, again, counterparts, or you two complement one another here. But his crown, which looks like the sun, to me, talks about like clarity. This person is trying to gain clarity in this like darker, sadder energy. Maybe they're thinking about happier times as well. But this person desires to gain this clarity and to come towards you with their heart, because we have Judgment right next to it. Judgment is about something that was gone, dead, and it's brought back to life. It's like a call by the divine here. So if you guys had an ending, this person desires a new, a new opportunity, a rebirth, a resurrection of this connection here with the Judgment. Your person is very much in their head with the Nine of Swords, Nine of Air. It's a card about anxiety, overthinking, sleepless nights. I feel like with the moon here, this person thinks about you a lot at night. And since there's so much water, maybe this person has even cried over you. Please clarify the Five of Water for how pile 2's person is feeling about pile 2. Oof, that one flew up. 1 sec. We have the Three of Fire, or the Three of Wands. This is about waiting for your ships to come in. Also looking at the future. Please clarify Five of Water and Three of Air for how pile 2's person. So 2 more came out. You have the Fool, which is a card of Aquarius. This is a brand new beginning. Like making that leap towards a brand new beginning. Look at this angel on the call. She's like blowing a trumpet. Same with this girl here. So like a call from the divine almost. And then you have Hermit, which is a card of Virgo. This is when someone seeks solitude in order to have space and time to really go within. Can talk about someone isolating as well. So in this sadness, this person is actually thinking about the future and having a new beginning with you, especially if they have been there has been some time apart with the Hermit card here. Because on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with, again, like a Cancer or Pisces or a Scorpio with a Judgment card here. But they feel very deeply about you. Please clarify the Moon for how pile 2's person feels about pile 2 and the connection. Why the Moon? Fell off the table. 2 fell off the table. And we have the Messenger of Earth, or this is the King of, not the King, this is the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So this person, regardless of their fears, they want to move this forward with the Knight of Pentacles and Three of Water, Three of Cups. It's almost like they want to invite you out for like a cup of coffee, just spend time with you. Maybe that's what their initial offering would be as the Knight of Pentacles. The only thing is that the Knight of Pentacles tends to move very slowly. So if there has been a disconnect between you and this person where they isolated with a Hermit, this person may be thinking a lot about this. Desire to come towards you. Maybe to start off as friends too, because the Three of Cups is about friendship, the friend group. You guys may already be part of each other's friend group. With the Moon signifying maybe confusion, this person may want to offer this pentacle towards you, but they don't know how to get out of this, like the friend zone, if you guys are friends. Please clarify the King of Fire. And we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person with their heart right here, They may be the type to show their like keep their heart on their sleeves, but they are very much desiring and admiring you. And Nine of Cups is about, look at how this mermaid is admiring this diamond. This person sees you as a gem. You light them up for sure. Not only their heart, but maybe intellectually here. But you would be a wish come true if they were able to get your heart. Because bottom of the deck is the star. This is a card of Aquarius. They see you as a star, as a gem. Please clarify judgment or the call for how pile 2 feels about. So you have the Six of Earth or the Six of Pentacles. This person wants to resurrect this and give to this. They want to balance things out with you with the Six of Pentacles here. If things were initially unbalanced, where one person was more giving to this energetically, time, whatever, they want to have another chance at this renewal energy and balance things out with the Six of Earth. They want to give to you and this connection. And Six of Water or Six of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. That's a gorgeous card. I've never seen this card before. But the Six of Cups is about people from the past. So this may be someone coming back from the past that you're asking about. The Six of Cups is also one of my like soulmate connection cards in the tarot. It's a very innocent, kindred spirits type of energy, like two peas in a pod. This can also talk about someone that you've known since you were in childhood. That you've known since childhood, I should say. Just looking at the imagery. And the stars under that again. Yeah, this person really sees you as high value. And they see you as someone that's very rare. And a star. They're mesmerized by you. This girl in the Nine of Cups looks very like smitten almost. So this person may be smitten over you. And also the King of Wands. He's very much like, look how he's admiring. It's almost like there's pride behind that. So they may admire something that you do. Like if you play any sports or you're a dancer or something that they've seen, that something that you excel at, they really admire that about you. How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2? So we have Chiron, guarded, and wounds. So if your person is like the guarded type, this may be serving as a block. Like they may be very closed up and not quick to trust people, and this could be due to childhood wounds. We have the Six of Cups here. This can talk about inner child as well. Maybe there's some inner child healing that this person needs to address or is being confronted with because of this connection. Underneath that is disharmony, triggers, and conflict. So if there was an ending, this could have been due to their wounding, and people may have been triggered and caused this ending, but there's a desire for renewal. You have two more. You have the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's actually a few, there's a lot of earth energy here. We have Virgo with Hermit. We have the Messenger, or the Knight of Earth, the Six of Earth. Now Ace of Earth. So this is like a seed for a new beginning. This person wants to come forward to offer up this pentacle as the Knight of Pentacles to have a new beginning, which can be planted and have the potential to become the Ten of Pentacles. But this person still control and tactics. This person may still be very hold back very much their feelings. This guy's mouth is lit up here, so there may be a need for them to speak something. But there's this energy of them holding back and maybe trying to control the situation and this connection because of their wounding. Maybe their fear, again, the moon card is about fears. This person may be afraid to get hurt, maybe hurt again for some of you. Bottom of the deck energy is family, home, and commitment. And underneath that is chemistry and passion, the King of Fire. This person desires something stable, or at least the beginning of something stable here with commitment, family, and home. For some of you, you guys could have already shared a home or a family together, been committed, and it's coming back around. And some of you guys may have kids that are watching this pile. For some of your people, this can also say with wounds and commitment. Some of the people you guys are asking about may be afraid of commitment because of their wounding from childhood, like this fear of being abandoned. So they like to keep connections a little more like on a shallow end, so they don't have to they like avoid risking getting hurt deeply, because this person looks like they're a very deep feeling person. How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2? How does pile 2's... Okay. I'm not going to take these. I'll only take the one that flipped up. And we have grass is greener. Jealousy, better option, unhappy, deserve better. So this could have been a situation where one person may have abandoned a situation or connection and leave it for another because they thought the grass was greener. If not, there's just aspects of like outside people, like external parties. Or the grass is greener could be what we were talking about, where somebody has a fear of commitment, so they tend to maybe sabotage connections because of their wounding, especially if it gets too like deep, like a form of avoidance, almost like if things are getting too passionate, too like deep for them, they would sabotage it and leave someone for someone else type of thing for some of your people. So there could have been like some sort of betrayal and abandonment here for some of you. How does pile 2 feel about... How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2 right now? Any more? How does pile 2's... So we have addiction, toxic attachment, drugs, alcohol, or obsession. And this is that wounding. This person, for some of you, this person may numb out with alcohol or drugs. And this person's shadow also talks about, I think, a little bit of like possessive energy as well because of their fear of abandonment. But there's wounding in shadow that this person needs to work through, and that's possibly what they're doing right now with the Hermit. And you have mask, hidden motive, conceal, disguise, and lying. See, so this is a very like shadowy energy. Deception, drugs. This is like devil energy to me. We have relationship, commitment, partner, boyfriend, and girlfriend. So this person, with commitment appearing twice, this is something definitely on their mind. And if they are the type that's like afraid of commitment, they may feel differently about you. Again, seeing you as like a rare diamond, as a star, having this like two peas in a pod kindred souls energy here. They may feel differently about you, and that may be something that is different for them, especially if they're the type that tends to go towards more like shallower connections, I would say. For some of you, some of them may be like addicted to sex as well. And you have courting, dating, anniversary meetup. So that's what I was getting with the Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is wanting to, like, considering on dating, relationship, and commitment. This is all in their mind when it comes to asking how they're feeling about you. And they have bottom of the deck energy is party, celebration, event, public, social gathering. So this is kind of like making me think you're partying and also like addiction. This person may very much well be maybe distracting themselves, trying to like party, drink, and do drugs if they are not able to be with you right now, if they are acting from their wounding and their like shadow. This can also talk about maybe with the Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, this person inviting you to a party. There's a little bit still uncertainty here with the moon, and also under that is mystery. So there's still this like energy here that's like wounded energy, disharmony energy that needs to kind of be dealt with. And that's possibly why your person sees you in the future with the Three of Wands or the Three of Fires, about looking into the future, because they may still need space and time to deal with their stuff here. If your person was addicted to some substances, some of them are maybe in recovery or therapy. How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2 right now? How does pile 2's person feel? So we have loyalty, support, deep friendship, reliability, and trustworthy companion. Yeah, so this person, again, this is like Six of Cups energy. That's like two peas in a pod. But there's like a sense of loyalty that this person feels with you. Even if you guys are not together, they feel loyal to you. And I'm, again, picking up on friendship. Then we have witchcraft, curse, negative energy, constant rejection, string of bad luck. So addiction, mask, control, all of this is this like a little more and like lower vibrational energy. Maybe they feel like certain people are evil eyeing this connection, and it's bringing bad energy towards you and this connection, you know, their connection with you. Constant rejection. Maybe this person is just afraid of being rejected by you if they do try to come back around. Especially if they're not dealing, you know, they have to deal with this energy here, the addiction and mask energy, hidden motives. Just pile 2, just make sure to be discerning if they are showing up like in this energy. Establish those boundaries and keep them strong. But this person feels like they want like a progression in this connection with date, relationship, and commitment. It's like and family. So they want like a building of this, and that makes sense with the Ace of Pentacles. There may be a need to protect this connection as well from like the gossip, evil eye. If there's anything taboo about your connection as well. Pile 2. How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2? So you have round and round, no changes, progress, wasting time, stuck in a pattern. So for some of you, this could be cycles that you have gone through with this person, cycles of addiction, cycles of deception, grass is greener, like in and out energy. And things may feel stuck right now, especially if the Hermit card is here. There's a need to break this cycle. Bottom of the deck energy is new love, renewal of love, new beginnings, death of the old ways. Yeah, so breaking the cycle, death of the old ways. That's, I feel like, the only way that you'd be able to have like a good new beginning with this person, if it is somebody coming in from the past, with Six of Cups and also the Judgment card. If this person is still in their shadow, there's a need to maybe protect yourself as well, pile 2. This person. This reminds me of the flower from Beauty and the Beast, actually. The rose that's in the dome. So for some of you, I'm picking up where there is this darker aspect, or if your person is like more in their shadow and dark, like a darker energy because of this wounding, this addiction, and this mask energy, they're kind of like the beast. And if you're showing up as, you know, the star card repeatedly, it's kind of like your bell. So there's this like dark and light yin yang energy here. So you have marriage. They see you as marriage material, someone that inspires them to create a strong foundation for marriage. So here we see a lot of pentacle cards, family, home, and commitment, relationship, and marriage. So again, this person, I feel like, has a desire to overcome their wounding, their toxic patterns when it comes to relationship and love. And they do have a desire to have something solid, like, and they can see you as possibly someone who they can see long-term marrying as well. But they're still working through some stuff right now. And you have divine intervention. They are experiencing many tower moments in their life where it's helped them gain clarity on this connection. So like the divine has stepped in and started shaking things up. If this person is very much in their comfort, did we see comfort zone here? No. If they're closed in, guarded, and stuck in their comfort zone, the divine is like shaking things up for them, like making them deal with karmic connections, karmic situations, their friends, their family. Things are changing for them, and it's not the most comfortable time as well. It could be like a dark night of the soul for your person. And you have temptation. Each day gets harder and harder to resist what they know in their heart to be true. They see you as their forbidden fruit. So that's what I was picking up on before. If this connection has anything taboo, whether it's like different cultures, different religions, differences in age, then they may see you as a temptation. If there are other people in the mix and there are, you know, different situations, different circumstances. For those of you dealing with someone who is already in another committed relationship or, you know, like family situation, they do see you as a temptation. Bottom of the deck energy is potential. They're deep in their thoughts about you, realizing their distractions prevented them from seeing the potential in you. So we saw here, it's like spiral cycles, right? And we have multiple moons here. So again, you guys may have gone through many cycles, many lessons, and maybe also like the connection goes through different cycles, maybe connected to the moon as well. Did we see the moon? Yeah, the moon came out. So there's a lot of like Cancerian energy here. So it looks like this person has to work through some more stuff, but they do desire something solid with you, pile 2. Let's take a look at what they want to say to you right now. Okay. Pile two's person. What would you like to say to pile two? For some of you, you guys are in separation and no contact. Pile two's person, what do you want to say to pile two right now? About how you feel. So two came out. Spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips, everything you could ever want, need, or want. You deserve nothing less. So this person wants to give to you. This also gives me like provider energy. So if you're dealing with an earth sign, so Virgo coming through, and yeah, this person's maybe love language is gift giving here. And they say you're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. So there's like this mysterious aspect to you that they like. They're a little like weary about it, but they also like it. So for some of you, you could have Scorpio in your chart, because I know we're good at like being like mysterious and sexy. It's like part of our powers as Scorpios. Pile two's person, what do you want to say to pile two? You intrigue them for sure though here with you're mysterious. Pile two's person, what do you want to say to pile two? Too many. Pile two's person, what do you want to say to pile two right now? And they say, obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time, stalk your socials, and hope I run into you when I'm out. Yeah, so this person thinks about you a lot. Some of them are obsessed. Yeah, I mean, hopefully this is not like in a creepy way, like a Joe Goldberg you type of way, even though Penn Badgley is actually one of my crushes that I've had for years since Gossip Girl. And yeah, they say you're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. And that's what I was thinking about with the King of Wands. His head was like a halo. It was shining. So like you turn them on, not only like, you know, in that way, their heart space also, but also like mentally. Your person may have air in their chart, or like an air Venus, because I know like Gemini Venuses love that type of thing, or like air in general. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. So yeah, this person is not only like attracted to you physically, but on an energetic level. They are really attracted to you, especially with the Six of Cups energy. Yeah. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Yeah, so this person may not be showing. We saw the mask card, right? So this person is wearing a mask as if like they're not affected. If you've seen your person out and about and you think like they're, you know, or like even on social media, like they're acting like everything's good. It's like, no, they're in that moon energy, the Five of Cups energy. They are grieving over any ending or any like issues that you guys have. If there was any type of like obstacle from you guys being together, or if you guys are in separation, they are grieving this. How does pile two's person, what do they want to say to pile two? What does pile two's person want to say to pile two? And they say we will soon reunite. Sorry, no, we will reunite soon. Same thing, but I mixed up the words. So this person wants to come back in soon. But remember, if they're still in that vibration of their shadow and obsession, addiction, codependency, there's an energy to, there's a need for you to establish those boundaries and make sure they come in correct, pile 2. Pile 2's person, what do you want to say to pile 2? Pile 2's person. And they say, I'm not happy in this situation right now. Yeah, so that's that 5 of Cups, that grief energy, the moon energy. Your person's not happy right now. And we saw that card that said that the divine is making a bunch of like tower moments happen in their life. There's a lot of tower moments, very uncomfortable changes in your person's life right now. So they're not happy. They're not happy also in this separation with you. Pile 2's person, what do you want to say to pile 2 right now? And they say, we are destined to be together. 6 of Cups again is one of my soulmate cards. So this person feels you deeply. They want something established with you. But they know that it has to be like in the future with the 3 of Wands. They say, I haven't forgotten about you. So if they're showing out, like say on social media, you see they're posting like everything's good, they've moved on. If there's an ending between you two, they haven't forgotten about you. They're just showing out. Pile 2's person, how do you feel? Or what do you want to say to pile 2 right now? Pile 2, what do you want to say? They say, you're always in my heart even though I'm not in touch. I observe you from a distance. This person watches you on social media, or if you guys live in the same community, they're always hoping to bump into you, or they're asking mutual friends about you. They're thinking about you a lot, like they're heavily focused on you. And they say, I had too many expectations of you. I was selfish and focused on myself. I didn't care about your needs. So in the past, they may have been very much selfish in their ego. Acting out from their shadow. And they have some regret with how they treated you and how they acted in this connection in the past. And they say, maybe we're too different. That's why we disagree and feel distant from each other. So this talks about that doubt that your person is still trying to work through. Especially if there are differences that we were talking about, anything that would be considered taboo, it may cause them to have doubts about this connection. And they say, I long for you day and night. I'm consumed by my desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. We saw the chemistry card underneath the bottom of the deck. This person is like really very heavily thinking and wishing for you. If you keep thinking about this person, pile 2, it's because they're also most definitely thinking about you as well. Even if you guys are like apart, this person's heavily in your energy. And that could be why that like that card with the witchcraft card came out. There may be a need for you to protect your energy, especially if this person's still working through their shadow. Protect your energy from like lower vibrational energies. If you guys are very like connected spiritually, you don't want to take on the like darker energies they're dealing with, because that could drain your own energy. You can send this person light and good vibes, but you also have to shield yourself. pile two's person, what do you want to say to pile two right now? So they said, I can't reach out. So if there are any like obstacles right now, they feel like they can't reach out, or this could just talk about them being afraid to reach out to you. And they say, I am not available. So for some of you, there may be, again, like a prior commitment and people that they're dealing with, that they can't reach out to you. I'm not suggesting that you do, but for some of you, you guys may be the ones that having to need to reach out to this person. But this could just be talking about right now. They can't reach out to you right now, but they feel like you guys will bump into each other soon. And you have, you are the best thing in my life. So we saw that you're so special. They saw you as that diamond in the star as well. So this person sees you as high value and rare. And they say they want to make amends. Yeah, this person has regrets and they want to apologize. And they say, I hid who I really am from you. Again, the mask card. This person not showing how they feel. Not showing how they feel here with a showing out card as well. So now let's take a look at, we'll finish off with the pendulum board. Some of you guys may have seen it in my previous video. I wanted to finish with yes or no questions if you guys have any. I'll do this twice. Let me show you the board for those of you that haven't seen it yet. This is the pendulum board. And it is this magnetic message in a bottle pendulum. So pile two, ask your question. I'll do this twice. And ask your yes or no question and let's see what comes out. 3, 2, 1. So you have ask later. We'll do it again. Pile two, ask your question or another question. So you got ask later and not now. So I always take that as you shouldn't know right now, or things are still in flux and things are kind of uncertain right now. So you're not meant to know the outcome as of right now, if you're also thinking about like a timing thing. So pile two, that is what I have for you. That is your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. If you did like it, please hit the like button, as it's free and it helps me a lot on the algorithm. To my subscribers, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching my readings and leaving comments. I love connecting with you guys. And yeah, I'm very grateful for you guys. And for all those who are watching my video and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be notified when I post more readings like this one. With that said, pile two, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you at your next reading. Doot! Hey guys, if you chose the pink amethyst hand of Hamza or hand of Fatima, welcome to your reading, pile 3. So today we're asking, how is the person on your mind feeling about you, thinking about you? We're going to get some tarot. This is the Friends Tarot. And we'll get some oracle cards to clarify, and then we'll get some messages from your person. I wanted to tell you that I actually just lit up some of my honeyed amber by Fred Soul incense. I hadn't burnt any incense for pile 1 or pile 2, but I love this incense because it's very sweet. It's a very sweet and warm fragrance aroma. There may be that quality energy within this connection with the person you're asking where it's very warm. It's a sweet type of energy maybe between the two of you. So we'll take a look. Pile 3's person. How are you feeling about pile 3 and this connection? Pile 3's person. How are you feeling? Pile 3's person. How are you feeling about pile 3? So we have 3 that came out. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the King of Cups. Wow. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. Okay, so with the Queen of Wands, if this signifies you and how this person sees and feels about you, this person finds you super attractive, super beautiful. The Queen of Wands, regardless of what gender, this is an energy. The Queen of Wands is dynamic. She is magnetic and creative, and she is confident. And in that confidence, in that like magnetism, it draws in a lot of suitors or admirers. It's this bright, warm energy that she has. Fire element. She's passionate, you know. With the Knight of Cups, this could speak about someone who is a younger water sign. If not, this is a desire for your person to come forward with this romantic offering here. This cup of love. This person has a desire to move towards you with this cup of love, because your person may be showing up as the King of Cups. This king is very intuitive. He is deeply feeling. He's sensitive. There's power to his sensitivity and intuition. But he doesn't show his emotions. He's able to rule over his emotions rather than letting it overpower him. He has power in that sensitivity and those deep feelings. And bottom of the deck energy is the Ace of Cups. That is a wonderful thing. Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups are wonderful to see in a love reading asking about feelings. The Ace of Cups is one of my cards that say I love you. It is a new beginning in love. This can also talk about something beginning that's creative, also in the creative realm. If you guys work together or collaborate on projects together, it's this new beginning of creating something together. 3 of Cups is underneath that, so there may be time spent together, like leisurely time, maybe like a party. You guys may be part of a friend group, or like starting off as friends. I will say there are a lot of people in this reading as well. Many court cards here. 3 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. Some of you guys work together, or just within like a certain community, whether it's like work, the gym, something like that. But because there are 3 threes two cards that are threes underneath. There may be an external party, third party for some of you that are part of pile 3. I always get so many threes in my pile 3s. It's just funny. Pile 3's person, how are you feeling about pile 3? The fire and the water element create steam, so there may be a lot of like chemistry, steamy energy between the two of you. So you have karma, balance, and justice. This reminds me of the justice card, which is a card of Libra. Your person has a desire to balance out this connection if there has been any type of imbalance with the way that they've shown up in the past, if this is someone from your past. This also reminds me of like a marriage card. So some of you guys may be asking about someone who is already committed or in a marriage. How does pile 3's person feel about pile 3? There's also this energy of your person wanting to make things right if there was, again, some imbalance and injustice, if they treated you poorly in the past. If there's a need for forgiveness and apologies, this person wants to make things right to bring balance to the connection. How does pile 3's person feel about pile 3? So we have rejection, loss, and fragmented. So for some of you, you may have rejected this person or they rejected you. Or there's this fear of rejection and loss here. If this person has dealt with like more unhealthy or like toxic connections, this person may have all these fears and they feel like fragmented, like they are not energetically able to give much because they still have some stuff that they need to heal within themselves. Bottom of the deck energy is decisions. So this is your person at a crossroads. They are needing to make a decision here. Which way do they want to proceed? This can talk about, for some of you, having to decide between two people. And the scales, it's kind of like weighing out options for some of you. Pile 3's person, how are you feeling about pile 3? This person just may be really afraid that you're going to reject their offer. So they're stuck at kind of like at the Two of Wands crossroads, where they're needing to get clarity on how they want to proceed forward. If they want to proceed forward. Pile 3's person. And you have the fight. Their inner warrior is being activated. They're getting ready to fight for you and overcome their fears of love. Look at that. So they have many fears of rejection, loss, fears of love as well. This person just needs to gain the courage to like actually come forward with this Knight of Cups. They need to lead with their heart instead of their head. They're getting too much into their head and getting stuck here at the crossroads. And you have divine intervention. They are experiencing many tower moments in their life where it's helped them gain clarity on this connection. So the divine has stepped in, and that could be this justice energy where it's like the divine has like shaken them up. Their life is like there's big shifts and changes happening in your person's life. It could be completely not connected to you and this person, but they're going through some stuff right now. And this could cause as like a delay, an obstacle with you guys being able to come together, because there are certain things that this person still needs to take care of. And then you have temptation. Each day gets harder and harder to resist what they know in their heart to be true. They see you as their forbidden fruit. So again, we picked up on some like external parties, third party situations for some of you here. If you guys are in other committed connections, you may be serving as a temptation for this person. This person really wants you. They're very attracted to you here. And the Ace of Cups, they have like this this potential for love. They love with you here. This can also talk about, if it's not another committed connection, it could talk about like differences in your backgrounds and your culture and your maybe age difference, and it's serving as like something that's taboo within the community, you know. Bottom of the deck energy is marriage. They see you as marriage material, someone that inspires them to create a strong foundation for marriage. So they want to, the Ace of Cups is the beginning of something that can build up to a 10 of Cups, which is ultimate happiness. So this person sees something long-term with you. This can also be, again, for some of you, someone that's dealing with a marriage or a divorce here with the Justice card. How does pile 3's person feel about pile 3? So you have delays, procrastination, timing issues, cultivate patience. So again, there's certain like delays. There's a little bit of standstill energy here with the decisions card. Your person still has to, I guess, deal with like the external parties before they can come towards you. For some of you, it like finances are a big consideration. This person doesn't want to lose their stability. This may have been going on for a while between the two of you. So there may have been a lot of like starts and stops, or like waiting periods of disconnect maybe. There's also this energy of your person like knowing that they have to make a decision, but also not wanting to deal with it right now with the procrastination. These cards are so slippery. Pile 3's person, how do you feel about pile 3? And we have hopeful, optimistic, inspired, clear head space. So this is your person trying to gain clarity, but they are trying to stay optimistic and hopeful about this connection because of this Ace of Cups that they have for you. Bottom of the deck energy is toxic, incompatibility, painful love, karmic relationship. We see karma here. So for some of you, this can be a karmic connection with your person who was meant to teach you some lessons in this lifetime. Or this can just talk about your person having to work through certain karmic lessons. Learning to heal their like wounding that's causing their toxicity, their toxic tendencies and connections and love. For some of you, this can feel overall with your person, feel very like karmic. Or your person showing up in like toxic ways. Pile 3's person. How do you feel about pile 3? It's like this energy of it's painful to you feel so deeply for this person, but it's like painful to love them because of these delays and these obstacles of not being able to be together maybe in the present. And we have signs and synchronicities, coincidence, signal, hint, message from the universe. So this person is seeing a lot of signs and seeing a lot of synchronicities when it comes to this connection. So they're constantly reminded of you here. They feel like maybe the divine is also guiding them to you. But yeah, speaking of being guided to, you have fated meeting, meant to be, destiny, predetermined, and encounter. So for some of you guys who are in disconnect, you guys may end up bumping into each other, like as if crossing paths that's orchestrated by the divine. This can also talk about your person feeling like you guys are destined to be in each other's lives. And I always say in my readings, soulmates are not always meant to be like romantic. Sometimes they are friends and family, and they are in our lives for a reason, season, or a lifetime. So for some people, they're meant to come in and teach us lessons, maybe lessons in love, which help us to kind of look at ourselves and how we're treating ourselves when it comes to our love relationships and also our relationships with ourselves. And others are meant to be in our lives long term. One more for how does pile 3's person, how are you feeling about pile 3 in this connection? And we have ex-lover, memories, the past, old flame, nostalgic. Some of you, you're asking about someone who is your ex. Others, this can talk about this person feeling very nostalgic about you in this connection, or this person is still dealing with an ex situation, like their energy of their ex is still in their like aura or whatever. They're still being affected by a past relationship. Or some of them are actually like in baby mama, baby daddy situations where they share custody. So their ex may still very well be in their lives. Bottom of the deck energy is breakup, walking away, ending, separation, it's over. For some of you guys, again, there could have been a breakup between you and this person, or this person is just getting out of something that they were in before, like they just got out of a relationship, and that could have been like one of the tower moments that this person is dealing with. So let's take a look at what this person wants to say to you, pile 3. It looks like it's a little bit complicated between the two of you, but there is love there, or the potential for this to blossom into like something loving. Your person is still like in this, I guess maybe they feel stuck with this crossroads energy because they're confused. I feel like that's actually an energy that's within the collective for some reason. A lot of people are at a crossroads, for some just leaving one situation for another, or just walking away from certain things. I've noticed that within the collective when I was shuffling the cards earlier to kind of reset the decks. Pile 3's person, what would you like to say to pile 3? Whoa, too many. They have a lot to say to you, pile 3. 3 cards, please. Pile 3's person. Whoa. Yeah, this person has a lot to say to you, pile 3. The half of the deck keeps wanting to come out. Three cards, please. I'm hearing like it's all or nothing. So they say, I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. So this person, some of you guys are dealing with someone who just got out of a relationship or still dealing with the ending of a previous relationship. Maybe someone who's divorced or separated, and they're not really interested in having like a relationship because they're very much focused on themselves right now. Maybe for some of them, they're focused on healing. So they're not focused on like being with somebody right now. They're much more self-focused. Pile 3's person. Jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. So that could be a part of your person's shadow, is this jealousy. It's like a fear of losing someone or fear of abandonment. So they have some insecurities that they also need to work on. And they say, still listening. I listen to music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you although we are apart. So you guys may have a very musical connection. There is a type of divination that you can do if you have like Spotify or Apple Music or even like YouTube, where you can ask your question and shuffle through a playlist, and whatever song comes on, the lyrics tend to have like your answer there. This person may have like a playlist of songs that remind them of you, but I'm hearing like sappy love songs, and they think of you when they hear it. And they say, you're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. So they're coming off a little bit jealous and possessive of you, even if you guys are not together. They feel very possessive of your energy, pile 3. They feel like, you guys are destined to be together, so people should stay away. It's a little toxic for sure. Pile 3's person, what do you want to say to pile 3? Oh, fell on the floor. And we have, I can't admit that I'm wrong. My ego comes between us. I hide my insecurity behind my foolish pride. So with the jealousy I was picking up, this person may have some insecurities, and they're very much like they have a very big ego. So if they're not able to admit that they're wrong, that's like a lack of accountability. So that needs to be something that they need to work on, and that's not something that anyone should deal with. And that's why I always say, like, if somebody's coming in toxic, there's a need to protect yourself and your energy. And that's like a really good time to establish those boundaries. And hopefully this person respects it. If not, you don't need that in your life, You don't need that toxicity. Pile 3's person, what do you want to say to pile 3 right now? And they say, I'm a better person because of you. You inspire me to heal and grow from my past experiences. So this person may be working through these things of jealousy and possessiveness and ego. So they feel like you're actually inspiring them to become better versions of themselves. Maybe it's brought awareness to their toxicity and their patterns that they've shown up in like love and relationships, and now they're trying to like heal that aspect. And they say, I've lost faith that real love exists. People have lied to and cheated on me. I'm afraid to open my heart now. So this person is still wounded from the past relationships or past connections that they've had. And this person may be a little bit jaded as a result. They could be very much afraid of getting hurt, afraid of getting rejected. We saw this person has a lot of fear, so they're still trying to work to gain that courage. And they say, being apart from you has changed my life. I'm in a dark place right now. I will contact you soon. So this person may even be going through like a dark night of the soul. All those tower moments, we saw divine intervention. This person's life is like in flux, like it's big shifts happening within their lives, and it's maybe in some ways it has caused them to change and mature and maybe work through these darker, heavier energies that they've been carrying through their life. Pile 3's person. What do you want to say to pile 3? And they say, let's get through this together. This person wants to work together in order to make this connection, I guess, work. They want to be able to co-create together a connection because the feelings are there. Because they say, I know we belong together. This person feels like you're their person, and that you guys, again, a little possessive here, we belong together. Oh, fell on my lap. I can't get you off my mind. So again, this person is definitely thinking about you a lot, even if you guys are like apart right now, if there's like a separation. And they say, I love spending time with you. If you guys have spent time together, they think about it and they loved it, and they want to spend more time with you. They may be feeling very like nostalgic in this time. If they are saying they can't get you off my mind, I love spending time with you. Pile 3's person, what do you want to say to pile 3 right now? Pile 3's person. And they say the timing just wasn't right for us. So they felt like wrong place. The timing was off. Right person, wrong timing type of situation. And they say, I love you. We saw the Ace of Cups. For some of you who are actually at that point with this person, they do feel like they're in love with you. They have loving feelings for you, especially if they were the King of Cups. And they say, I miss being with you. I can't get you off of my mind. Your person is very much in the feels and missing you very much. And they say, I hide my feelings. So this person wearing a mask, especially if they are connected to other people, or there's any type of like obstacles where they feel like it's not appropriate to show their feelings. You know what song's coming to mind? It's called Show My Love for You. I forgot who made it, but I think it sampled one of Drake's songs. It's great, but that may be an energy within you, your person in this connection, where it's like a desire to show their love for you, to show people that you guys belong together. Maybe there's a reason why you guys can't show off this connection, say if it's like family or like a work situation. So I wanted to finish off with a pendulum board. Some of you guys have seen it from my my last reading or like my short. But if you haven't, I will bring it out now. I thought it would be fun to like finish off my readings with this pendulum board, but this is my pendulum board. This is what it looks like from above because this thing tends to block it, and there's a message, a message in a bottle pendulum. And so I'll ask twice. Pile 3, ask your yes or no question, and let's see what comes out. 3, 2, 1. And you got a no. So let's ask. You can ask another question. You can ask the same question and see what happens, but we'll ask again. Pile 3, 3, 2, 1. And you got a maybe for your second question. So that's that. So pile 3, this is your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. If you did like it, please kindly hit the like button. It is free and it helps me so much with the algorithm. To my subscribers, thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you for watching my readings and leaving comments. You know, I love replying to the comments. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'm very grateful for you. And for those of you who are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be notified next time I post more readings like this. With that said, pile 3, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye, guys.